There we go. How are we doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggly. I'm Mo, and today we're going to play with some actual regular Marvel zombies. We have played Heroes Resistance twice. We played the tutorial, we played the Captain Hunt, which technically you could play that mission with regular Marvel zombies as well. You would just be the zombies instead of the heroes, or if you have, hey Greg, how you doing? If you have the X-Men box, of course, then you'll have the hero mode, but we also played the Galactus as an extra life stream 2 years ago. So I was watching that beforehand to try to get a refresher of the game because every Zombicide game plays a little bit different. So I am probably going to make rules mistakes. People let me know down in the comments. Help me out there. But we're playing for fun. This is lunchtime stream. We're playing the tutorial. I doubt many more Zombicide games will I be able to play during lunch, except for tutorials. So most of them will probably be evening games. You only have experience with the Gotham City version I got from Barnes & Noble. Yeah, so I'm keeping an eye out on that. Because I did finally get Deceased. I've got a copy of Deceased, hopefully coming, right, if Simon finishes the campaign. But I went ahead and picked up the Dark Knight packs, and there is a crossover print and play right now until the others come. So I figured if I get them painted up, I can play that on the Gotham City Outbreak mode. We'll see how that works. The only thing I don't like about it, of course, is standees and all that stuff. I mean, I could proxy anything else. But I'm waiting for it to come back down again because it's gotten as low as like 12 to 15 bucks. And right now it's sitting at around, I think it's close to 20. And I'm not bad. I'm not like upset at 20. Hey, Pickle. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Pickle, I ain't seen you in a while, buddy. Ain't seen you in a while. We miss you in our streams. I was watching the Galactus stream and you were in there. Chat with us and David. But yeah, let's go ahead and get flipped over. We will go ahead and get this run through. So one nice thing, and I did set this up originally for 6, one nice thing about the Marvel zombies is you can play at 4. And actually 4 is the normal. If you play at 5 or 6, then you need to actually add another spawn zone. This game is in my head, in your head. You're trying to give me a DMCA strike, trying to give me a cover A strike. But we are set up here for the tutorial. So these are our 4 heroes. Of course, Giant Man does not come in the core box, but I painted him and I thought he would be fun, so we're going to do it. I've already varnished these once and he still has a little bit of a shine. I might have to varnish him like 5 more times. That wash really gave him a shine. We were playing with Giant Man, Deadpool, because I haven't played with Deadpool yet. Wasp, just because we're playing with Giant Man, we need Wasp. And then Captain Marvel, which we didn't play Captain Marvel either. We played Hulk, Iron Man, Captain America, and Wasp last time. So I got a little bit of everything. Let's go ahead and go through. Now the only one I own, got rid of all my fantasy stuff. Yeah, I've got everything, and unfortunately I keep getting more. So now I have everything except for like the one-offs. And then, like I said, I've backed Deceased now. So I have everything. I am a glutton for punishment. All right, so no, we're not doing the hunger. The hunger is the next one. Tutorial, growing hunger. It says 25 minutes. That is never right. I don't know how they get these times. Maybe 25 minutes per player, but even that seems like a stretch. Once the infection takes you, there's no coming back. All you can do is accept this new existence. Accept this perpetual need to eat. If you let it go too long, then the hunger leads to uncontrollable madness. We don't want to eat them, but we need to be able to think, to figure this out. Maybe just 1 or 2. Then we can formulate a plan. Yeah, just a couple to keep the hunger at bay. So of course our objectives, devour all bystanders, and we have to do them in this order. The game is lost if any escape. And then escape via the exit with all zombie heroes. Any zombie hero may leave, blah, 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 blah. That's normal. And then special rules lockdown. The blue door cannot be opened until the blue objective is taken. Blue objective is worth 5 points. So these are upgrade bits that I got for 2nd edition, but they work just fine for Marvel Zombies. You normally don't have doors, but I like doors, so you guys know where the doors are. It helps you guys, it helps me. And this is our blue objective door. I did paint the base blue to help you guys out. Because I can see that it's, well, I can't really, but I can tell it's blue. But that's the blue room. I also didn't put the hero cards out because, I mean, I guess I should just so I remember to do it. Just so I remember to do it. So we have a bystander in there. We have another bystander. Yeah, especially since this is up there, that's kind of hiding. We have 2 bystanders. That's all we got. We gotta eat 2 people. So that's what we got. That's what we're doing. And another thing, we are playing. Counter muscle doesn't seem bad, not at this height, anyways. Yeah, it's if the light hits it right. I don't like any shine on my minis. And I use a matte varnish, but maybe I need an ultra matte. But I do have, to say upgraded dice. These are actually the dice from the Marvel RPG Simon made. I have 2 sets. I got the red and white set, and then I've got the yellow and blue set for when I play the X-Men. So that's what we're going to be using today. So let's get started. We need to go eat ourselves a bystander. Now, I didn't read anything, and I know Pickle says he's played a little bit more. I didn't read anything saying Giant Man couldn't go into buildings, but thematically, I don't think he can, so I'm not going to... I mean, I guess he has to, because he has to be able to get out. So, we'll start here. We'll just start with Deadpool. So, Deadpool, Hunger Grows. First action, I'm going to chill out here. Second action, he's going to break down the door. And these are cool little tokens. There's an Etsy seller. I keep forgetting to put the link. But yeah, they just kind of come apart. That's kind of cool. So we are opening that door. Now we need to spawn away. Yeah, I hadn't seen Pickle for years. I said the same thing at the beginning, David. So we are holy cow, horrible first card. I don't even know if 6 will fit in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 shield agents all ready for battle. All right. And then who is our first friend? Our first friend is Admiral Ross. General Ross. I guess he's not an admiral yet. He is guarding the objective, which makes sense. He does attack, so that's not a good thing. Once during your turn, you may increase your hunger to push all enemies in your zone into an adjacent zone if we get him. All right, so that was our second action. Third action, do I want to move in? No, let's... I mean, they only move once, so unless they get a rush, we should be fine. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move in. No, let's get us some powers first. Let's get us some powers and abilities first. All right. Opportunist. Discard before attack and increase hunger. Add +1 dice result to this attack. That's good. I like that. That'll work for me. All right. I don't really have an order right now, so we'll just go down and across. All right. So, Energy Blast. Oh, he wants his extra. Once during your turn, you may increase hunger to draw 1 zombie trait. Okay, so I can increase my hunger to gain an additional trait. Each time you attack with mighty punches, you may eliminate 1 trooper specialist in your zone. Okay, so that's her default ability. So she eliminates 1 extra. Okay. 1, 2. She could get in there, but she wouldn't be able to attack anybody. So actually, let's not have her go first. Let's have Wasp, because Wasp is ranged. So Wasp is going to go 1, 2. She's going to pew-pew in there. Wasp gets to roll 2 dice. Oops. Increase our hunger. 2 dice. Our hunger's at 1, so 3 dice. Hitting on a 3+. Alright, so we hit 2 of those guys. We did get a 1, which means our hunger goes up. So 2 is gone. She gets 2 XP. Boop, boop. Alright. So that was 1, 2, 3 was shooting. Giant Man, Wasp, Deadpool, and Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel. Yeah, it's right on the edge. You can't read it. Yeah, Captain Marvel. Yep. All right. So, where do we go? 1, 2, and then we'll have him. Rather than open door, we'll have him... Well, if I open the door, then they can split. So 3, yeah, 3 will open the door there. And then Captain Marvel will go... She'll come around. I think she'll just come around this side too. Because that way we have up here at this zombie spawn. Deadpool's in a very bad spot. 1, 2... And then for her third action, we will have her draw a trait card. Self-cannibalize. Discard and suffer 1 wound during your turn. Perform a free action. okay, I guess. That'd be better if it was Deadpool, if he could heal. All right, so now we need to do our zombie phase. So that one goes first. Giant Man doesn't have any difficulty going through doors. No, because he just destroyed the entire building. So rather than saying he destroyed the door, he just destroys the entire side of the building, I guess. Okay. Extra activation. There are no specialists on the board. And Guard Rush. So this is not good for... it could be worse. I was going to say it's not good for Deadpool, but luckily there was only one that spawned. So Deadpool is taking 1 damage. All right. So I guess we will start with Deadpool and have him get rid of the guy there. So he's rolling 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are pretty hefty. These are big dice. All right, he's hitting on a 4+. So he got a 6, a 6, a 3. So he got him. It takes 2 hits for those guys. Yeah, toughness 2. Yeah. So we did get 2 hits. So we did defeat him, but we also increased our hunger by 1. So he's gone. Deadpool gets 1 XP. All right, so that was our first action. Second action, we'll come in here with Wasp. Oh, hang on, I forgot to activate these guys. Whoopsie. So they would have came, 2 would have came this way, 2 would have came that way. Forgot to activate those guys. Good visibility in those dice, though. Yeah, they're the white ones. I mean, even the red ones, I think, because it's red and white. I'm going to use those for the Devour dice. All right, so that was 1 attack, 2 move, 3. He's going to go ahead and try to take out those guys. So he is currently at 3, plus his original 3, so he's up to 6 dice. When you get up to 6 dice, you really don't need to worry about it. I think he killed some things. Just a couple. Just a couple. All right, so he did 2. 1, 2. Next turn, he's going to have to devour. That might not be good. All right. So, what was his thing again? Once during your turn, you may increase hunger to push all enemies. So it's a push. So let's go ahead and we'll just have Wasp come in here so she can go get the objective. 1, 2. Open a door, gain a trait. Interact with the object. So that would actually take a turn. So 1, 2, 3. She wouldn't be able to hit Ross. So instead, let's go 1. All right. Then we're going to shoot in there with, she has 2 plus 3, so she's at 5. She hits on a 3. Oh, hang on. Did I want to devour him or did I want to... Oh, Ross should have moved. Sorry, Ross actually would be in here. So actually I want to change that. I mean, the roll is the same. It's just 1 dice less, so we'll just take that one out. Because it won't count for devour anyways. So, instead, we're going to do the devour so we can get his ability. Right? Yeah. So we took out Ross. Take our hunger down. Anybody within 1 zone can reduce theirs as well. All right. And Ross is no more. All right, so that was 1 to come in there, 2 to devour. 3 will get her in here so she's ready to go for the next turn. All right. So, Giant Man Smash. So, Giant Man, you may move +1 zone per move action. Your Devour action rolls +2 dice and may eliminate multiple enemies. Huh? Have we always played our Devour wrong, that you're only devouring one? Although I would have gotten +1 move too. So he gets +1 move, so he would have actually gone there. That would have been 1 action. 2 action would have been that. So he actually would have a card. He would actually have this one. Yeah, so Captain Marvel would have gotten Gorge. Discard after devouring a guard or superhero to heal 1 wound. Ooh, that's good. Nice heal. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Let me go back to Devour. Because we've always devoured as many hits as we have. Devour. Once attack is completed, if eliminated. Once the attack is completed, if it eliminated a target, each Devour attack may only eliminate a single target. Yeah, we played that wrong in the Galactus playthrough. Okay. Yeah, and we can target bystanders. Okay. Yeah, okay. So yeah, so we played that wrong in Galactus. Good to know. I guess I'll have to add a comment on there. The Devour joke somewhere in there. Yeah. So he can actually devour 2 at a time. All right, do I want him to smash or do I want her? I was trying to see if his smash was better than hers. Hers will get rid of both by just eliminating 1. So I guess we'll just have Captain Marvel go first. We still can't open this door though. All right, so Captain Marvel is 1 + 2, so she's rolling 3. Hits on a 3 plus. So she did get Devour 1. She did hit both of them. And she could eliminate a trooper, but she rolled 2 hits anyways, so doesn't matter. Right, you guys go over there. And that gets her 2 XP. So that was her first action. Her second action, she can't really do anything else. So her second action will just be, I guess, a search. Oh, ambush. Spawn 1 trooper in your zone, then draw another card. So this is a house rule that I'm going to use for all games, that when you do a spawn, you get to draw another card. That's in some of the more recent ones. Because I feel like it's bad that you search for an item, only get a zombie, and therefore you didn't get any item either. Discard during your turn, during hunger, perform 1 free attack action. Alright, so that was her second. A Giant Man needs some XP, so I think for her third action, I'm just going to do nothing. So now Giant Man. Actually, for her third action, I can increase her hunger. There we go. Alright, so Giant Man is going to attack that one little itty bitty guy. I get 2 + 1, so 3. Oh, he actually has a range 1 as well. I didn't realize that. So he can actually, because he's big, he can attack in adjacent zones. Alright, so he gets 1 hunger. Hits on a 3 plus, so he did hit one. He did hit the 1. Alright, so that's his first action. Second action. Discard when moving, increase hunger by any amount to move that many additional spaces. He already gets a +1 move. That's kind of bad for him. And then we'll use our last action to go up. Oh, the problem is I can't. I got these guys both here, and I forgot there's no zombies right now. We kind of lucked out. If this would have been zombies, it would have been a lot more, like, a lot more would have been going on there. But I guess that's what's going to happen now. We'll see what happens. Do I want to take these up to 3? I don't think I do. Now that I think about it, since there were nothing to eat. I mean, there'll be something to eat on the next turn, right? Yeah. Oh, he can eat in the adjacent zone. So actually, let's not take up hers, because hers will... Yeah, we'll take hers up. He can eat, and it'll bring Captain Marvel's down too. All right, so zone 1. Ooh. 3 specialists. So these are the runners, basically. they run. They run. All right. And then back here in the back, specialist airdrop. If drawn during the enemy phase, instead of spawning as usual, for each zombie hero, spawn one specialist in their zone. Ooh, that's a lot of specialists. They get double activation, but luckily the activation would have already happened, so we're safe for now. All right. Okay, so I guess we'll have. Let's open the door, but we want to make sure we open the door first. But let's go. So let's go ahead and have Wasp. She's going to go ahead and attack that specialist. That's right. Ross is a push. He's pushy. So what do we have? 3 dice. Hunger goes up 1. She hits on a 3+, so she did hit. There we go. So that was her first action. Second action, she will go ahead and pick up the objective. That gives her 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that does push her into yellow, so we do get an extra action. That was her second action. That does mean that the door... Does the door open or the door... Oh, the door can be open, so we still have to spend an action to do that. All right. That was 2, 3. I don't want her to shoot anybody because she's already in the yellow. So we'll just... Our fourth action, taunt. Discard during your turn, select one zone. All enemies attempt to go towards your zone. All right. So we'll have Deadpool take care of his, I guess. Because, yeah, if he eats, then everybody's hunger is going to come down. All right, Deadpool rolls 3. Deadpool is rolling 6. Rolling 6s. So his hunger goes up 2. He hits on a 4+. He did get a 5. So that's 1. But he is now ravenous. He is now ravenous. All right. So that was his first action. Now all he can do is move, pretty much. Second action. Third action. You just move him in here with everybody else. All right. So we have a lot of friends over here. So I think we'll go ahead and have Giant Man go. See, I need him to decrease everybody's hunger. So he's going to devour in this zone, 1 zone away. Which is 1 plus is 4, so 5 dice. Oh, I don't have 5 red dice for my devouring. And he devours on a 4+, so he did get a 5. So the red dice are neat. They actually have the marble symbol for the 1, which is neat. So he did devour 1, because he can only devour 1, which drops him to 0. Drops everybody within 1 zone by 1. All right, so that was his first action. Second action. Oh, your devour attack rolls... Oh, actually, his devour attack rolls plus 2 dice. And can eliminate multiple. So unfortunately, yeah, so he could eliminate 2. Which then I guess means they should go down another one. They go down for each one that was eaten by him. Yeah, making sure that's the 1 and not the 6. All right. That was his first action. Second action, he is going to, I guess, hit the guy that's 1 away, because it's the best thing to do. Yeah, I don't want to spawn in here yet. Or is it better because I have a whole person left? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So, second action, he's going to open the door. We need to spawn this room. Superhero! At least we got to see a superhero today, guys. I was afraid we were going to make it all the way through without seeing somebody. Spider-Man! Spidey is coming to play. So Spidey is our first superhero. Then we do that one. 2 troopers. And then they rush. They rush to Spider-Man's aid. And then who do we have as a new friend? We have Sharon Carter. That's right, I have to devour. I forgot. I was about to eliminate Ross. That would have made me lose the game. We have to devour everybody. All right, so Sharon Carter, same thing. She actually bites if she gets into our zone. All right, so problem is I have no hunger anymore. So me shooting at Spider-Man would not be good. In order for Captain Marvel to go in there... Oh, he spawns in the closest zone with the zombie here. Yeah, that's technically it. He spawned in there and it's still closest zone, so... If I want Captain Marvel to go in there and smack him, she will at least be at 2. So she'll have 4 dice. She needs to do 4 hits, meaning all 4 of those have to hit. She hits on a 3+. Yeah, let's do that. Let's clear out this zone, and then we'll send Captain Marvel in. So we clear out this zone. We're going to go ahead. So 1, 2. This is his 3rd action. We get... All we get is 2 dice, because we don't have any hunger. He hits on a 3+, so he does take out 1. Discard move, increase hunger by any amount, move additional spaces. So I can perform another action if I discard this. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to cannibalize. So we're going to cannibalize, which then gives us a free action. So we're going to go ahead and try to hit that guy again. There we go. That's better. All right. That's him. Captain Marvel. He's going to go... So somebody's going to get hit, unfortunately, because I left him over there. Go 1. For her 2nd action, she is going to... Anytime you do a Mighty Punches, eliminate 1 trooper. Heal wound. Okay, so... Discard during your turn and increase hunger, perform 1 free action. So let's do that. Before we attack Spider-Man, we're going to go ahead and get rid of our Frenzied. Increased our hunger, so we can perform a free action. So 1, this is a free action, but now we get to roll 5 dice instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and we need 3 hits. We hit on a 3+. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. There we go. Eliminated Spidey. So we do get 4... Oh, equal to toughness. So she gets 4 experience. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you attack with Mighty Punches, you can eliminate 1 in her zone. So that actually puts her to there. So that was her... That was only... She's only taken 1 action. So she actually just went into yellow, so she actually has 3 more actions. So for her 2nd action, she's going to attack there with 5. Her hunger does unfortunately go up, which is fine, but she does eliminate him. And then for her 3rd action, she's going to come in here. And for her 4th action, she's going to devour. So... And that's definitely a devour. All right. So, Sharon Carter, after you performed a ranged attack, you may increase hunger to reroll any misses. So it doesn't do her any good. It would be better for one of the other 2. You can't I don't think you can trade. I don't remember. The idea of Captain Marvel or Wasp would be stopped by a locked door is silly. Their brains must have been messed up. Yeah, the zombie plague does a little bit to your brains, I guess. It's a Simon game instead of a Ravensburger game. Yeah. Yeah, this is Simon. So Simon kept the hero licenses because IPs and stuff, it's hard to negotiate that, which to much of our dismay, because otherwise Deceased would have a better shot of definitely making it. But yeah, this is a Simon game. They still own it. I don't know if they're going to continue to support it, unfortunately, because we still don't know what they're going to be doing soon after. All right, so their phase, activate. So he's going to come in here. I'm going to do 1 damage to, it really doesn't matter. Who can heal? Oh, Captain Marvel can heal. All right, and then we need to spawn. Zone 1, sidearm. Troopers open fire. There are no troopers. All troopers form 1 sidearm attack. There are no troopers. And then down here, another superhero. Who do we get? So earlier, Wasp has been in yellow. No, she went into yellow that turn. So now we're in the yellow. But luckily, you only ever spawn 1 superhero. We've got Thor. Thor all down here by himself. His attacks deal 2 wounds. Not good. Not good. All right. I did have Silver Surface card in there. I did have these on the sideline, but I don't think we're going to have to deal with them. I wouldn't count on it. Yeah, it's okay. The Spidey card went away. Yeah, because I killed him. So if this deck runs out, which right now it's still a small deck because I haven't painted all the minis, you would just, shuffle them back in. All right, so. Bump, 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 bump. So we are going to have... Really doesn't matter. I mean, we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to open this door, though, still. Sucks. All right. We just got to get rid of this guy. Who has... So she doesn't have... Yeah, she's got 4 actions. So pretty much I need somebody with 4 actions to do that. So we'll go ahead and have Wasp take out that trooper. So Wasp gets to do 2 plus 1. So she's at 3. She hits on a 3+. So she takes out the specialist. Right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to do... It really doesn't matter who I do because everybody's going to be able to escape in a turn anyways. So 1, 2, 3. Right. No, let's change that real quick. Do Captain Marvel instead. Oh, she devoured, so she should have been at 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, escape. Now 1, 2, 3, escape. Poor little Wasp. 1, 2, 3, escape. So I got to go through I don't need to do this. Didn't need to devour. No, so you can devour the heroes or you can attack them. The only time you have to devour is if you're at maximum, and then you're forced to devour. So she got to maximum when she failed that 1 attack, and in which case you can still move. So I moved and then I devoured Sharon Carter. All right, so activate. Doop. I don't know why I'm doing this. This serves no purpose other than me putting minis on the board. Just so you guys can see I have lots of pretty painted minis. All right, so 6 troopers. Where'd they go? I don't know. Search out, find them. Oh, here you go. Maybe we can get us another superhero. The Hulk. The Hulk. Hulk comes in, can only be eliminated by Devour. So here's a good one for you, Dave. You're asking about Devour. There you go. Hulk can only be defeated by Devour attacks, and he's got 5 hit points. Actually, Thor had 5 hit points too. So, all right. So we ready your heroes. 1 and escape. That's it. That was that. So knock that out in 40 minutes. I don't think that's going to be standard for the rest of the games. Let's see here. The next one, the Hunger, is quoted as being a 25-minute easy as well. So maybe I could try that one as a lunchtime. The map is just bigger, really, is what it is. So there's more objectives. It would just mean we're going out a little bit more. I don't know if this Hunger is the same as the one that was in the Heroes Resistance. I don't think it is. But yeah, so I could do this one as a lunchtime stream. I also have the X-Men, right, to play the hero mode. So most likely that'll be what I'll paint next. I'll paint the X-Men next, at least in the Marvel Zombies. I'll paint the X-Men next, so we can do the hero mode for the X-Men tutorial. And then, yeah, and there's that. But otherwise, for Zombicide, did get my notification that Asmodee charged for the Squid Games expansion for 2nd edition. So, of course, that would be coming up. I would need to paint my entire core box 2nd edition plus the minis that come in the Squid Games. That's probably a multiple screen painting there before we get to paint that. I would kind of want to play that as soon as possible because, again, any new game, you kind of need to do that. So I've debated with my minis, do I want to paint the 2nd edition zombies actually painted, right? Because there's so many different variations of those zombies that, like, I feel like it would take a lot longer to paint. I mean, these weren't quick. I did them, you know, when I had a chance. But I did see a couple people, they've done more of the sun drop wash technique, right? So basically just go ahead and do a dry brush, do the speed paint over top of it, and then do another dry brush on top of that. And then they just did each one of the different spawns a different color, and then only paint the abominations and the survivors. So that's an option. Yeah, don't know what I want to do because, like, here's the problem is I've seen this anytime I have painted something with a wash, I kind of feel like I could paint that as a painted. I just don't know if I'd be able to speed paint that many zombies. I've done it twice already. I did the Xenos and I did the zombies from Black Plague in a 5-hour painting session. So I could do it. It's not saying I can't. It's just that's a lot to paint. Plus I think there's more than one abomination. I think there's 3 abominations, 6 survivors, although there's more than 6 survivors in the core box, but I only need 6. Plus the Squid Games, I'd have to paint that too, which I think has 4. There's like 4 pink minis. I think there's a bad guy mini. There's a big doll mini for an abomination. So another one there. As someone who doesn't paint, sun drop, dry brush, whatever you call it, is absolutely fine for all basic zombies. Yeah. The only thing is if I want to proxy them, Pickle. So like if I want to proxy, so I get the Gotham Outbreak and I get the hero. I want to get the Heroes Resistance too, because a guy on the Discord made some cool alternates for the heroes in there, right? So he made, like, for example, Iron Patriot, or not Iron Patriot, US Agent for the Captain America, right? So you have 2 versions there, and he did like Red Hulk instead of the Hulk mini that's in there, so it would actually give me more variability. So if I were to want to take the minis from 2E and bring them into that, right, for their spawn, so I have human spawns, I feel like, or I would have zombie spawns instead of multiple man, because that's all we have for Marvel Zombies, then I would kind of want to have those painted, you know, to a tabletop standard. I don't know. I'm still debating. Yeah, still looks 1,000 times better than playing with Gray. Yeah. I've got a couple games that I've watched, and I have no problem with it. I just always second guess whether or not I should wash or whether I should actually paint the minis. I don't know. I'll probably end up painting them. I know me. If there's a game that I want to play and I like, I usually paint the minis. The difference is whether or not I go speed paint or whether I go acrylics, right? Because if I go speed paints, I can paint, a mini in about 15 to 20 minutes. If I do acrylics, it's taken 45 minutes to an hour, right? Yeah, never plan to, so you can handle the gray. If I'm ever able to catch up and I can do the extra life incentive again, Pickle, then you can just send me your games. I'll get them painted up. If it's a game I don't have, send me the entire game and then I'll paint it up and play it, and then I make content on it. But anyway, guys, that is this stream. As David mentioned in the chat, we are playing Clank Legacy tonight with Oddity, so that's a later stream than normal. Normally I go at about 9 o'clock. We got to put baby to sleep, so I think I did 10 because she's been going to bed earlier. Right, so she's been going to bed earlier, so I think we're going to try 10 instead of 10:30. If not, it may get bumped to 10:30. Just be aware of that. And then tomorrow there is a painting stream for Title Blades. You'll see it all my mind. I haven't even painted all mine. Like I got shelves, I got trays, hang on, what do I got? So this is what they're on, right? They're on a letter tray. So this is what I've got painted so far, one tray worth. I have 1, 2, 3.5 trays. There's like a tray that's got a bunch of big guys laying down like Phoenix and stuff like that. So, plus that right there. Still got to paint Galactus, Pickle. And there's some Sentinels back there too. Title Blades 2, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, the Title Blades 2, I'm probably going to do the wash. I'm in the same debate there, right, with those minis. It's like, should I wash them? I'm debating if I want to do, so Awaken's Realm did a two-tone technique with their Tamashii, with the last Tamashii Kickstarter. I don't know how well it's going to be, but like I got the prototype from Colin over at Meet Me at the Table. He sent me the prototype so I can play. And you could tell it's just like they spray painted one side, spray painted the other side, and then I don't even know if they put a wash on it. And it just looks like spray paint on two sides. So I'm debating if I want to do something similar where I paint the minis like purple or teal, or like a light blue, and then do like just a top zenithal of a color, and then actually dry brush the color, and then do some kind of, I don't know, speed paint or wash of a color. I don't know. I have to do some test minis tomorrow afternoon to see what I'm going to do. The one thing you don't have is Toddlactus. I just want the gameplay pieces for it. Toddler Actus. Gameplay pieces. Gameplay pieces for... I'm missing the connection there, Pickle. Missing the connection. Toddler-sized Galactus. Oh, toddler-sized Galactus. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's printable ones. What I saw one person do, and I didn't take advantage of it when they were on clearance at Walmart, is the Galactus from the Fantastic Four movie. Somebody took that, and they bought a base ring to fit him. And then they basically just kind of painted him up a little bit, right? And they use that when they're playing. And now I'm like, oh, I should have grabbed that, because they were on clearance at Walmart for like 10, 15 bucks, somewhere around there. Yeah, the cards and such for his mission. I'd imagine somebody's got them somewhere to print them out. I would imagine. Yeah, it'd been nice like if they would have had the multiple languages in the boxes like they used to, because then you could just get one in a different language, so you at least have the cards. You just have to know what the language is that's on the card. All right, guys, that is that. I need to get lunch. Oh, we don't have lunch. I don't know what I'm having for lunch. I'm going to check with Audrey and see if she picked up something before they get home. But I am done for the day. I will be back next week with... I don't know what I'm going to be back with next week. Really don't. When it was all deck building, it was easy for me to figure out. I do have the DC Rebirth deck building game, which is kind of like a Marvel United. We are going to have a Marvel United playthrough next week. The DC Legendary, people have been saying they've been getting it, so I don't know if Game Nerds will get that shipped out in time for me to start doing that next week. I have Star Wars coming in, the deck building game. I have Clone Wars Mandalorian, so I can play those with the leaders. But I've also got the reinforcements, so I might try to play test that in solo because it's not meant for solo. Yeah, I got some stuff. Either way, if you guys want to see what comes up, subscribe. If you like this video, hit the like button. Done for the afternoon. Still Clank tonight. Yeah, David, still Clank tonight. Yep, me and Audrey. Like I said, it's at 10 instead of 10:30. Although it could get pushed to 10:30. All based on Lucita. Whatever Lucita decides to do with her nap this evening. There we go, guys. That is that. I'm going to go grab some lunch. I will see you on the next one. Until next time. Peace.